And now for something completely different.
First Class Escape Pod has a mix of humor, sex, danger, and painfully corny lines.
Self-destruct in 15 minutes. There will be no further audio warnings.
This is the bridge. All hands to emergency escape pods.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real fruity shit now, man.
How did we get into this mess? I really don't know.
You finished? That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Abandon ship. You heard me. Everyone get to the escape pods. Now!
It's always nice to know that an emergency craft exists to save your airborne butt. We're defining an escape pod as a lifeboat, or any type of craft or capsule from a spaceship, aircraft, or underground lair.
The escape pods are equipped with subspace beacons. That's how we'll keep track of you.
Little does he know, the escape pod's trajectory has sent him through a wormhole.
I promised myself that I would never give this order, that I would never break up this family. But asking you to stay would be asking you to die.
But we will never leave you, even in the face of our death.
You will proceed to the escape pods and evacuate this vessel.
Their means of returning to safety has the creature comforts of a plush bed, skylight windows, and bottles of expensive booze.
Get him off this ship.
Wait a minute, where are you going?
As we see everyone from a bearded lady to a bear from the zoo make use of the escape pods.
She's a fine ship.
No one will argue with that. But like you say, it's time to go.
Hey, that's my escape pod. Who are you? I'm the bearded lady. But are you one of the freaks?
You scarpered not escape pod, you slimy triple-faced backstabbing Judas.
Ah, I'm safe then.
The satirical military sci-fi flick's escape pod scene delivers both cheesiness and over-the-top destruction.
We've lost power to the helm. The comms out.
So are weapons.
Primary computer systems are offline.
Manual controls are frozen. Abandoned ship.
She's dead, Carmen. She's dead.
The scene is clever, funny, and absolutely ridiculous.
All hands abandon ship. Repeat, all hands abandon.
I believe he was quite fond of that ship.
When we find each other again, and we will find each other again, I expect all of you to be in one piece with some interesting stories to tell. Good luck.
I'm going to regret this. That's funny. The damage doesn't look as bad from out here.
Sounds more like it was a fantasy getaway rather than a dangerous mission. What's your favorite escape pod scene?
The escape pod.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Hello, love.
G'day, Dale.
How was the businessman's luncheon?
Yeah, it was all good, but I ate too much spag bowl and swilled down too many pots. Now I'm as full as a boot.
Have you tried Alfonso's Relief?
Alfonso's Relief?
Yeah, Alfonso's Relief. It'll flush you right out. Here, try some.
Oh, thanks, Dale.
I'll be right back. How did you go, love?
Feel like a new man, but I'm still hungry.
What?
Hungry for some lovin'. Come here.
Oh, come on.
Alfonso's Relief. When you need relief from a leaf, anytime you need relieving. Alfonso's Relief.
Yes, I do know a couple of languages, and that's not a word that I know.
Right.
I'm not suggesting that it's not a word, but he said it's not a word that he knows.
Fact police, yeah.
He did fact police me a little bit, but I said to him, would you mind, now just before I play you this audio clip,
Yeah.
I must say my crazy friend Nick is a Russian opera singer.
Ah.
And he's got a fantastic voice.
You'd hope so.
And so I said, well, since it's not really a word that's going to offend anybody in your mother tongue, would you mind singing something for me? And this is what he came up with.
Stephanus, 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 Stephanus.
This is a review, and it's, I don't know, of TripAdvisor, your favourite.
Yeah, my favourite.
And it's entitled, There Was a Poo in the Kettle.
What the fuck?
Okay, that place I'm not going to.
Okay,
I'm not
This
going
coffee
there.
shit.
So this is, stayed there
Why?
September 2011, so this is old. This is,
Still, you don't live that
Why?
down.
Why was there a poo in the kettle? I'm glad you asked.
Someone pooed it there.
Do not stay in this absolute dump of a hotel.
I see what you did there.
And I use the term hotel very loosely.
Oh.
I cannot convey strongly enough how disgusting this place is. Bloody stained headboards that have clearly been up there since the World War, the first one. Rude staff, windows that won't close, no hot water, broken furniture, dirty utensils.
Easy going, buddy. Easy, mate.
Broken light fittings and an actual poo in the kettle.
So I wanted to say that this person has found the poo in the kettle, and then to justify it, because I didn't want to
Found all these other
found
issues.
all of these other issues, like whatever.
Do we need to
it
close
was
windows?
the poo that set them over the edge.
You got to keep the windows open because the stench from the
of the poo.
coffee.
This is the bloody
kettle
limit.
is just.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Dad, wake up. I've got a tummy ache.
Oh, strike a bloody light. I'm watching the cricket. Have you tried Alfonso's Relief?
Alfonso's Relief?
Yeah, Alfonso's Relief. Now in Brussels sprout flavour for kids. Here, try some. How do you feel?
Much better. You're the best, Dad.
Get back in the pool, you little shit. I've got my girlfriend coming over.
Alfonso's Relief, now for kids. Also comes in delicious blueberry upchuck flavour.
Not to be taken pride of swimming.
Frank Hayes became the first ever jockey to win a horse race despite being dead.
He died on the horse.
Mid-race.
Oh, yeah.
Had a heart attack. Obviously, the horse knew something was wrong, so rushed to
he
the
stopped
end.
whipping.
Yeah, beat 20 to 1 odds.
Oh, really?
And what motivated the horse most was that he stopped whipping and that he was dead on
Actually,
his
do you know
back.
what happens when you die?
Oh.
You shit yourself. That's probably what got him running.
Does everyone shit
Didn't
themselves?
want to get cooties.
Have we all got that to look forward to?
Yeah.
Oh, kids, gather around. Grandpa's dying. You know, this is the last couple of days, last couple of minutes, maybe even his last couple of breaths. Oh, there he goes. He shit himself. Yep, he's dead.
It's coming. No, because
I hope I don't shit myself when I die. Who's on that detail?
Nobody.
No,
Nobody.
Surely the
that is
dudes
the
that
dark,
dudes that put all
desolate
that
thing about life, Tim.
dudes
No
that-
one helps you shit when you die.
But who cleans up your shit?
Well,
like, I know they put the makeup on you, make you look alive.
It'll be me. I'm used to it. I've been cleaning Frankie's dog shit up.
I'll try not to swallow a bunch of hair then. There he goes, Grandpa, eating a big clump of hair again. Oh, he shit himself. Yep, he's definitely about to die. Or Grandma.
Just anyone.
Death
Everyone
is
shits
not-
themselves.
Death isn't sexist. Yeah,
Sure.
everyone shits themselves, and
Everyone shits themselves. Never
I think
shit
that's
myself.
Something to
Never
be-
shit myself. No, and I've had this
have
debate.
we talked about this on the radio?
I've
No,
shot-
we've
I've
talked about
shot
it in
it
private.
before.
Because
Oh, right. I feel
we've
like
talked
I've
about it.
mentioned on this program how many times I've shit myself far too often.
No, somebody who's familiar to both of us, and I'm not going to mention on the show. He's brought it up many times. Oh, you know, shit myself on the weekend. I'm like, man, that is like to the extreme. First of all, I would never admit it, so you don't know if I've shit myself or not. So
you could be lying right
I could
now.
be lying right now that I say that.
Yeah.
But I would never make it like the story.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No, that comes in episode 105.
No,
not
it comes
episode...
in when somebody brings it up and then everyone goes, you go around the room and they go, you shit yourself, you shit yourself, you shit yourself. But honestly, never shit the bed.
You've never
Never
lived, Tim.
pissed the bed.
Right,
Right?
no.
Never pissed myself. Right? Never admitted it. So,
I've never pissed myself
not in that
either.
order.
So I guess I'm proud of that.
I reckon I can hold it for about 8 days.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Ah, shit. I don't know what the problem is. I was thinking about your mother coming over. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, I'm halfway. Is that okay?
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction disorder? Enroll now in our 12-step erectile dysfunction program at the Rudolph Bernstein Erectile Dysfunction Academy. Here at the new and improved Rudolph Bernstein Erectile Dysfunction Academy, you'll pass with flying colors and put your sex life into overdrive. We've got a large list of satisfied customers, and here's some testimonial from Bob, who just graduated from our Erectile Dysfunction Academy.
Hi, I'm Bob. My erections are now full and plump, and my lovemaking has improved tenfold. Thanks, Mr. Bernstein, and thanks, Erectile Dysfunction Academy.
So there you have it, folks. Rush on down and graduate from the Erectile Dysfunction Academy. 23 Stanford Highway 1, Tallahassee. Foot pump and cobra blood may not work.
With the Russell, you learn that in church.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, like when they're passing around the sack of money, the collection sack. You put a fist in for the top fake. You do the fake, and then you tap the bottom to make the coins.
And the coins, ching ching, and they go, "He's a generous Christian."
Just while you're on the subject, though, of your Caribbean, I actually, true to life story, have a friend who had his car written off by the little train that goes around that market, and he still to this day claims that the gentleman doing the stop go said to him, "Just go, mate, just go," and he drove over the track.
He wasn't going. He wasn't going. Come. He was going. Stop.
Yeah, and he had his car hit by the train. Choo choo.
Yeah. We're going to have to call this. Oh, I dragged along. We're going to have to call this. The railway crossings need to be fixed in Melbourne.
Yeah,
serious problem.
They do need to be fixed. They made me late today.
Yeah. Surely that's one of the level crossings that they'll work on.
Who are you punching?
I don't know, but I just would love to have been. The insurance claim for that would be hilarious.
I said to him, "You do not tell people that happened. You take that story to the grave and say someone crashed into your car while you weren't there or something."
And this is not Jezbot. Standing in his place and sitting in his very comfortable and upgraded chair is Danos.
Yes, and we have a special guest.
I'm Jezbot 3000, futuristic, fully automated soundboard system.
And that's because Jezbot is in here today, so we've got a fully automated futuristic soundboard.
I'm loving everything about that.
Have you got any questions for us there, Jezbot?
How have you been, Dan?
I've been pretty well, thanks, Jezbot 2000.
How's the kids?
They're keeping well. They're keeping me well and truly occupied. And I was up at the crack of dawn today to have a bit of sing-song and stuff at dawn.
Yep, as you do.
It was awesome.
That's nice.
So we'll be featuring Jezbot 3000 throughout.
Jezbot 3000 is a caring kind of a guy, isn't he?
Yes.
Introducing Country Classic Collection with the star of country and western 10-gallon Jack McCormick with some of his timeless classics like "My wife left me for a cow, and I'm so lonesome now, to blow my fucking brains out with a sawn-off shotgun now." The endearing and beautiful "Moose Giving Me a Blowjob." I got a moose giving me a blowjob and a chicken pecking my ring. All right. And who could forget Grandpa's leather riding pants that gave me nightmares as a child? Grandpa's leather riding pants gave me nightmares as a child. And what about this one from the good old boy? Shotguns and moonshine make me horny. And who could forget Truck Stop Fevers? I had to blow another trucker just to get to the other side of town. So get on down that general store today and get yourself a copy. And don't be forgetting, tell them Big Teddy Critter sent you. Yeah!
Okay, so for Japan, volleyball, Yoshi takes shitter.
Yes, he does.
And everyone just became 3 years old again in this room.
If you were to read it correctly, it would be Yoshi Takashita.
That is excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows what your name sounds like?
Timmy Taco.
Timmy Taco. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like
Hazan, or in this case, Hazan Man Boob.
No.
Hazan Man Boob, the long distance runner from Bahrain.
Yes, that's a
Is
place.
Is that a place?
Bahrain, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think the place sounds made up and the name sounds real. What about this guy? The long-distance runner from France, Gaylord Silly.
Well, that's just... He's a funny fella.
He's living a tough. Hey, look at me now. I'm at the Olympics. Look at me now. Gaylord Silly. Oh, you got me again.
He's having a laugh. He's having a laugh.
My favourite, trampolining from China, Dong Dong. When one dong is just not enough. What about the sprinter from Jamaica, Gavin Smelly?
He's
only after he's run.
I think he's actually laughing. Didn't he just win a medal?
Probably.
So I think he'll be like, I can afford to change my name now.
I don't think he was laughing when he was a kid and he was getting called smelly ass, and that's how he learned how to run so fast.
I don't
he was
think-
he was getting
It's really,
chased.
it's weird. They
bullies.
His nickname was Gav. The pole vaulter from South Korea, Kim You Suck.
She does. I know her.
Yeah.
Total bitch.
I wonder if she got gold. Because you could just go, you suck, you suck. They definitely would have been doing that.
Yeah.
Chanting it.
If there was Australians in the crowd watching it, they definitely would have been doing
these last
it.
three.
I'm so popular over here. I don't know why.
Where did these come from?
A little thing I like to call the internet.
The white pages.
Yes, that's right.
You're tuned into Supreme FM, the Talkback Hour. Brought to you by Sweet Chernobyl Chickens. Taste the difference. I bet you can't, but just try. I'm your host, Bob Birkenfield. And now, over to the newsroom.
Has your flatulence become violent? Research shows violent flatulence is on the increase. Violent flatulence has many adverse effects on individuals' lives, including employment loss, increased environmental pollution, and relationship breakdown. Violent flatulence doesn't discriminate. It can affect you, your children, and the elderly. To combat this awful disease, we have set up a violent flatulence hotline. So if you or your loved ones knows of anybody who needs help, please call the Violent Flatulence Hotline today. And together, let's beat violent flatulence for good. Back to you in the studio, Bob.
Thanks, Geraldine. Coming up next, we have a one-on-one sit-down with business mogul Rudolph Bernstein, owner and CEO of Chernobyl Chickens. Chernobyl Chickens, a radioactive taste.
Is that squash for slow people? Is that what it is?
Oh, racquetball's pretty quick, I think.
Yeah, it's still pretty quick.
Because you got the big,
Bigger
big
ball.
thing in there.
Bigger ball.
Bigger ball, bigger bat.
Bigger bat, bigger bat.
Bigger ball, bigger bat,
Yes.
bigger boys.
The
I don't know about the boys.
I can tell you, I'm a ball boy all the way over there. You know what I mean? Get in there, get some sweaty fucking, what do you call it? Racquetball happening.
I don't know what you call it.
You get in there, get some balls sometime.
Sweaty balls.
They lock you into that little room with the walls and whatnot. Yeah.
But with the glass so people can watch, right?
I'm getting a little uncomfortable in this little room with him.
Wow, what a mad day at the laboratory. I was so close to finding a cure for scalp herpes. Where is my precious pooch, Hypotheses? Hypotheses, where are you? I've got your little doggy doodle delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights now comes with packs of nutrients and female runoff from discarded abortion clinic waste, refined and improved straight from the streets and beautiful back alleys of Puerto Rico. So don't settle for less. Give your dog the best. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights. Little Doggy Doodle Delights.
Oh! President Trump, thank you for seeing me outside Trump Towers for this special episode of the Escape Pods.
Good evening.
So first of all, do you know anything about the podcast? Do you know what they do?
Music.
Not quite.
Tell me.
Well, it's a podcast.
Okay.
So do you know what a podcast is?
I have no idea.
Well, basically it's an online radio show.
Okay.
So you're not going to steal the idea, are you?
No, I promise you I won't.
Okay. I'm just wondering, so what do you think about Timmy Taco?
He's a nasty guy. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him anywhere once they get to know him.
It's harsh but fair, I think. Sorry, that's your phone. Did you want to get that?
Nope.
Fair enough. I guess you never know when debt collectors are calling. Okay, so we get you don't like Timmy Taco, but what about the fact that they've run about 200 episodes already?
Congratulations. It's a piece of garbage.
Okay, so let's just move on. What do you think about Jezbot and the rest of the Escape Pods crew?
He's a pussy. He is a very unattractive person. both inside and out. He doesn't know me, never met me, doesn't know what I'm all about. I think they're very rude statements, and frankly, tell him I will remember those statements.
Okay, I don't think it was the podcast guys that called you an orange sack of dicks, but I have heard that you've been called a fruit in the past.
My Trump Towers are no match for my grapefruits.
And who have you said has been your biggest audience for Twitter?
I said drug dealers, rapists. I said killers, and I said rapists.
Okay, so that must be really tough then, dealing with those sorts of people. How have you dealt with it?
It has not been easy for me. And rapists.
Okay, so Australia. What do you know about Australia?
You have to speak English.
No, I can assure you we speak English in Australia. But also, you own the Miss Universe pageant, right?
You better believe it.
Have a good time.
But even that's had some controversy in the past, right?
It's been a great success.
Yet there's been no allegations of an Australian Miss Universe contestant having any altercations with you.
You can't say I didn't try.
But what do you think about Australian people and Australia in general?
Now it's a breeding ground for terrorists.
I don't think I agree with that.
That's a problem to me.
Okay, you're going to have to prove that statement if that's the case.
You know, you're really beautiful.
Well, thank you, I'm flattered, but don't change the topic, please.
Better be careful or I'll send one of my friends
Well, I
over
think
to
we
pick up a
might
girl.
end the interview on that note. Any last words for the podcast?
Well, it sounds like a good idea, and I hope you make a lot of money. Good luck, folks. It's been nice seeing you. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just before I go, do you mind if I take a massive dump in your toilet?
Blast the hell out of it.
But it's going to be pretty bad. I've been on a 20-hour flight or something like that.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, Mr. Trump, thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I was up in Timmy's crawl space.
Did you fight any possums up there? Or
I didn't, but I did find a Star Wars book, but it looks like one of those golden books. What's the most unlikely thing that you would like to have from Mos Eisley? The cantina, the horrible scumbag canteen on the planet Tatooine in the movie Star Wars A New Hope. You would not want to scratch and sniff. It's a scratch and sniff book of aliens. Have you ever wondered
No.
Alf's ass smelled like?
So, when we started it off, like I had the kids down, I'm like, oh, kids, come
we have a smell?
Have you ever heard of,
Have a
heard of
sniff.
scratch and sniff? Scratch and sniff?
If I'm
Yeah.
going down,
Now,
you're coming with me.
That's right.
Scratching this, have a smell of that, right? The first one is the actual planet. It's kind of, well, how would you describe that smell? No, and fondly describe it. What is that?
It's
vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla-y or
Kind of sweet.
Swedish.
cardboard?
Yeah, I was going to say
Some
sweet.
Sweet.
Page 1, good
Donuts.
introduction. Okay, things are going well. Then we go to a shot where the aliens are drinking ever popular on Star Wars films, blue milk. And if you smell that, you'll be surprised to find out it actually smells like fucking blue milk.
That's blue heaven.
Yeah, blue heaven.
Yep.
Then we went on and, we see...
Get to the part where it's alien ass.
Get to the part where it's actually good.
Get to the toilets at the Mos Eisley Cantina.
And this is alien ass.
Aliens pissing
Are you
everywhere.
familiar with the character Greedo? Have you ever wondered what Greedo's breath smells like?
Every
I can
day.
smell that, and I'm warning you, smell it.
I'm warning you, smell it.
I'm warning you, comma save lives. Smell it. Adam, put your nose
And
up to it.
smiled,
I'm
even
warning
though
you.
Greedo had breath worse than Sarlacc.
Is that not the most fucking crook thing you've ever...
That's a bag full of vomit.
Why would you want to know what Greedo's breath smells like? And then it gets worse and worse and worse. You want to know what Jabba
Jabba
the
the
Hutt's
Hutt's.
tail smells like?
Yeah, I do.
That smells like, smell it, old lady's dooners.
Yes.
Me mattress.
One of the best analogies.
You taking a big whiff of that. That is the worst one.
Don't lick it. Why is he licking it?
Damn it. Work, you bastard. Maybe we'll try tomorrow night, babes.
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction disorders? Hi, I'm Rudolph Bernstein, owner and CEO
Of Erectile Dysfunction Academies.
Don't put up with a half-inflated manhood any longer. For just $999.97 plus tax, Erectile Dysfunction Academy introduces our sizzling stallion formula.
Our qualified erection dysfunction counselors will inject you with real stallion semen,
Along with both mongoose and honey badger urine
for that extra kick. We call it our Stal Mahogany Juice. And combining all 3 animal extracts, you will not only cure your erectile dysfunction, but you will annihilate it. So, sign up today for this one-time offer and receive as a gift from us to you a bottle of our exclusive Locker Room Sweat Aftershave. Scientifically proven to make the opposite sex go wild. So get the party started and call Erectile Dysfunction Academy today. 776 Guatemala Road, Tallahassee.
How many conspiracy theories can you bring up first date?
And how long would they stay for?
Yeah.
My first boyfriend, we got set up, so it was a blind date.
Okay.
And I was so nervous, ended up talking about aliens the whole time.
Oh, really? And he was into
He
it.
didn't say anything. He didn't say anything, and I thought, oh my god, he thinks
Didn't
I'm
say
a
anything
weirdo.
to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how long did that last for? That relationship?
A while, yeah.
This is the first So the one.
system
Yeah,
works.
well, I thought, oh, this is over, but we went back to his place and...
You fucked him, so he was fine.
He was
into you. Like, we stayed together for like 5 years until he got sick of fucking him. Is that true? Is that true?
One night only. Mega Sports and Aquatic Stadium presents
Jesus Christ!
That's right, Jesus Christ himself performing all your favorites like Sermon on the Mount, cult classics turning water into wine, and coping with stigmata. Be amazed as Jesus walks on water in our shark and piranha-infested stunt tanks. You don't want to miss the comedy antics that made him great, from the crucifixion to the resurrection. Special guests include Satan and the Little Devil Dancers, Moses and his motivational wealth-building strategy, and we didn't forget the kids, comedy clown duo Sodom and Gomorrah. So this Sunday, ascend on down to the Mega Sport and Aquatic Stadium. It's gonna be biblical.
No, but we went to the Hellfire Club.
Hey!
Yeah, it was good. They have. Can I have a volunteer from the audience? And this, like, stumpy
you,
little
redneck prick.
Italian-looking
No,
dude.
oh.
Italian-looking dude, middle-aged.
Yeah.
He must have been about 50. You said middle-aged?
That's now with the way
Fucking
people
better
are
be.
living, how long health systems
Better
are,
be,
we're
otherwise
eating
I'm
better
middle-aged.
and we're all healthier.
And he went, yeah, I'll get a wax on. I'll have a wax on, right? So this is in front of people. So she tied him onto this rack, took his shirt off, and he had like one of those Chewbacca chests.
Can I just say straight up, I am rock hard.
I am very aroused.
So he was into it.
What would Chewbacca do, sorry?
Hard as
So what
nails.
would she do? That's my Chewbacca. Thank you very much. He's in my wheel.
Hey,
Chewbacca's
Jez.
in my wheelhouse.
Hey, Jez, swing for the fences.
Swing for the fences.
That's a
That's what I
baseball. That's not a baseball bat.
This is a baseball
I
bat.
wonder what Christopher Walken would
And,
say. No,
and
don't.
Christopher-
Please, just don't.
You're not that. He was
What's
on
he
the.
joking?
He's on the rack. He's on the rack, and she lit a candle, and she started dripping hot wax all over his hairy,
didn't have a safety word, did he?
hairy chest. And this dude who volunteered confidently whimpered like a scared schoolgirl.
What happens when you're being burnt?
Stop! It was like too much.
If only
Too
you had
much.
have known Bob Jones's hands off
Hands off.
Hands off.
technique.
But he was tied up. You know,
True.
which he consented to.
He did get
And
But
there was no actual
technically
no
after-
penetration.
But
That's a
technically,
green
that's a
light.
form of rape.
Yeah.
He got chest hair raped.
Indeed.
So he got all this wax on. Oh, you gotta stop! You gotta stop! All right. Untied him, let him go. Okay. So he must have gone. Oh fuck! I gotta get out of here. And you know how horrible it would be to pick chewing gum out of
You
your
know.
head, off your
You
head.
know.
You know how
This guy
terrible it
over
is.
here knows. He knows.
This guy knows. Oh, this guy definitely knows.
This guy over
Yeah.
here knows.
And that was it. We didn't see the guy again. So we were working at Coles in Oakley, which is fucking miles away from
Hellfire Club.
When you
And
say
hell.
you didn't see him again, though, were you expecting to?
No. Well, he didn't hang around and go, you got a drink because I'm.
It was a bit too much for me up on that
Oh.
rack in there.
He didn't say, I shut my legs in pain, causing the wax to basically glue my vagina shut.
Pretty much glued his chest shut, and then we're on register. at that time I was working the registers at Coles New World.
Yeah, you were.
My brother and I. And through Andrew's register, he was there with us on the night.
Yeah.
This guy came through his register, and Andrew just turned around and looked at me and going, check this guy out. This is
Waxy
the guy.
McWaxer.
Waxy McWaxon.
And he was
buying
talcum powder,
moisturizer,
and you smash it
hair
up.
removal cream.
With such hits just like this.
Slip the lady a couple of roofies, and she'll fall right to her knees. Yeah.
Johnny Belafonte's classic Uptown Baggage.
Herpes is a hell of a thing.
Johnny Belafonte sings these hidden dark secrets.
Prescription drugs, insert it now. When I bend over.
And who can forget the smash hit, My New Best Friend?
Darling, you're my new best friend, but you'll never see the daylight again. Ha-ha!
So make sure you get down to your stores and purchase a copy right now.
I have an interesting conundrum every night. I am cursed by the need to go for that sort of 2:30, 3 o'clock piss. Does my head in, and I wake up every night. I go
Same time every night?
Yep. My old house squeaks. So my job every night at 2:30 in the morning is to escape my room, make it down the hallway, and to the toilet, flush the toilet, and get back without waking up wife and two daughters. What I actually live every night is that challenge scene in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. First stage, only the penitent man will pass. So, in order to escape my bedroom, which is challenge number 1, what I need to do is sort of roll and stretch and hope that I don't actually stretch out once you get beyond that point where you can't pull back and land on the wife's leg. If I get out my side of the bed and walk around the bottom of the bed, the biggest squeak in the house sits right there. So it's like booby trapped.
No-go zone.
No-go zone. So I have to do the roll and leap of faith.
The tucker roll.
This is only the penitent man will pass. So I have to kneel and roll. It's sort of like a one motion. Kneel and roll. But anyway, stage 2. Walk in the name of God. Oh, you idiot. In ancient Hebrew, Jehovah begins with an I.
And is that?
How could I be so stupid?
Are the letters like the each one is the creak? Each creak in the floor.
Each plank is a letter.
Ah, yes.
So you can trust a plank at a certain stage of the journey, but you can't trust a plank at other stages.
True.
And if you head out hard left almost immediately, you can almost guarantee a smooth ride, but you've got to step back right just before.
And weather would change the.
Oh yeah, it gets cold and it's fucked.
And then
it's
it's
like
different.
double squeak.
Double squeak.
Double squeak. But anyway,
So you're halfway down the hallway now. This has been 20 minutes and you haven't taken a piss.
Yeah. And I live this every night. I don't know. I think the secret might be carpet.
Hey kids, have you ever wondered what it's like to live in a real dysfunctional family? Well, now you can with our Dysfunctional Family Playhouse. Our figurines have real-life voices from the abusive father,
Fucking told you kids not to play with my fucking gun.
the ice-addicted, forever pregnant mother,
Why didn't you pay the fucking bill, you useless dickhead? I can't use these bulbs now.
and don't forget the snotty-nosed ratty kids.
Mum, you dumb bitch. I'm hungry.
Dysfunctional Playhouse comes with a real-life overgrown rubbish-infested front yard, real-life broken-down car, and best of all, the real-life problems of a dysfunctional family. Play along with your friends. You can play the council debt collector, and your friend can play the dysfunctional father answering the door. Excuse me, sir, I'm here to inform you that you have not paid your electricity bill.
Why don't you go suck a fat one, you dumbass prick?
Dysfunctional Family Playhouse in stores now!
I can't wait for the next pod
where you'll hear Nurse Piggy say, excuse me.
And the fart jokes never get old.
Very good. Yep, Jezbot.
Dan Oz.
Team Taco.
I'm Sean Enough.
Sin City here.
I think I'm at one.
Go Berg.
Mickey T. I'm Josh Trapper. And I'm Rocky Trapper.
Small K, Big T.
Clarky. Icy Cool.
And I'm the Rooney.
Pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? 1 pod left. And 3 of us.
The escape pod.
Escape pod.
The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape puzzles has really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.